everyone na ITS everywhere. On say sometimes there be asoma me can na na man for okay say everyone Messi can fair to Barcelona no till you need be more na. And when you spend your time somewhere na move na dey into be kaya o de Yesu sa no kra na say o ye akra na bia ma me ana papa ye adwuma baby ne transfer na o kwa akra no be normal na kra na isu because you say o jan friends people on you di agro ne nyina move akobe foforo but nyina ba wie no Arsenal and they are champions of the English Premier League and I think I say I was no one result
tell me
and at the end you know Tuesday you know only said there were fans be almost say almost from South London to North London I was over checking there 1 hour 44 minutes walk almost boom as a fans boom and
so hang about you
look at the from Budapest about now it was nice said near Mexico and Abanta Arsenal for the chooses on representing medals no Nkufobia as a team what I say by cry with Down syndrome no so what I say and Arsenal you on so random representing no more person baby I choose Josh Kroenke and never post and Kroenke no much baby and I would say man but the go for the say England teams are you bear 9 still Chelsea can Chelsea and team teams be na Europe no still Chelsea did not make it and then I had chance for be able to say good so they will have time to prepare for Europe again because this time you know Xabi Alonso be team you know almost too many games and on some there were a little over 20 days to the World Cup and they say attention into be shifted after the leagues no but after the Champions League final because so Budapest no and no baby only Arsenal team no we just got the beba and according to the plan and I know say Arsenal move to Hungary to Budapest and but means chilling no betimi akwa team ko hangover boys me
Premier League no declare the Kujina club
or the club and no me so that time more time to go and have fun I want to go and have fun you guys go have fun Declan okay now okay
say mo kan go see that
yeah can go see Arsenal champions of the English Premier League after 22 years
Tuesday maka say me
ya can't say the big new winner nti munya bote and say you can new winner until so be beje no obi nyi ya yenyanka nti say je na champions Chelsea for the world champions some so be world champions
mo jaika
the because your team ni yeni nti no jaika so ati ase eti the ba be hwe World Cup squad no so ba na who Croatia squad no ya Ghana o se me ni breu the diagro group no ye bewe ebi so to ye pen ya dia ni chiri ni say 3 qualify only say free say AFCON e ba ya 3 qualify from group you qualified
you qualify from the group
you didn't qualify ya ni ari second first you the second na ko ni so ki third you the third what the first no they ain't me qualify first two no na ekono you the third say you two panel could qualify after the be the 3 no eri it's Panama game no we have everything to play for the baby share players no be akwakoshia understand say Carlos Queiroz oba announce Ghana squad no on the 1st of June where am Ghana for nyani huoma omde eko na dodo na Emmanuel Ajabadi so nyi ni say oba announce 55 na am for keka because World Cup no ba FIFA deadline also be add the squad ba and they say yenya fa e bi ma e bi say e bi that you make it you did not make the squad then the man coach no one only team no anchor any Mexico friendly no na reports ebe by any nyina no ye din chichemu bi ba enti Andy Ojubadi e share won some about Black Stars failed to qualify for the 2026 Under-17 World Cup na araho sam say ya ba like Kingston on only team any year free in penalties on penalty sorry enti ya de won some ba Ghana Premier League last match day and in Guasie I there to and you say now be sorry no be sending me audio I odi me ho yaw no count na Ghana football ni ye na say Arsenal je and I will celebrate my betu champagne aye and nyina Ghana Premier League no mo kan esa na egu mo ho dewro sa Ghana Premier League mo ho dewro ho na beti ya bom match ba ko ma player ba ko asensia na nsia no say no areho one of them a penalty mo bom keeper chino now look at the body language of ono opposing team players
bia movie
move mo je so ko banchi
keeper I save obia nyana je so ko clear
obia nyana je so ko
clear na
and in a bid to make the guy win on where some who take away boys no more than more. So Atakumi a good player.
Yeah.
He can easily play for, you never try to be so young friend or high friend here. But when you are gifting him goals for his talent to go up, then people will start questioning their car washe. Bet no mucha Asante to go players. Any more circles cancel Alexander Menu no one for the Crocodile the John Ombe Ghana nyina yedi mu somebody say yachi obi no ko bribe players and and I feel that the immaturity in dealing with the situation and even mentioning the player in question's name say oh yes so they ma player we no you don't do that oh yes sir who the player no creba beto ade bi ma enye because obi ono no player number report to all right okay but the mu here o park no so and somebody knew intentionally decided to miss a penalty. So that Nations FC will be relegated. For Kotoko do sa level no. Asante Kotoko edu sa level. Who dey mean cast about favor be? But Kotoko should be winning their games. Asante Kotoko. Ghana Premier League last match day bet matches nkoaa. Bet. And Christian, what do you from the match? It's called like you say.
I say, kase last day no. Yesterday say can was no. Almost Ghana Premier League no second round no. Ye more league. Friends and cronies. Buamena me mo. Na me dia ya me yapa ne bridges a Asante Kotoko afa so pen a omobubu no. Bridge a afa so pen. Asevu pen. The same bridge no wabu no. Mone Dr. Kwame Chie ko bo e won stadium bubu niema ama efi charge mu Dr. Kwame Chie na 2 years kanam. Dr. Kwame Chie ne dia ankasa tun butum sika se anu brebre abangoto ba bia da charge na efi any fine na efi e dia makro bia Asante Kotoko no me Dr. Kwame Chie I will pay e me facility I will pay. Unni bibia odi be na ya chama you don't do this to one of your own. There was a time where I defended Kotoko to the point that among force Kotoko ne de Kumapim Stars score relegation. Because Kumapim Stars are winning the game. Now Asante Kotoko show Olympics. Kotoko show Olympics are Kumapim Stars are kem. Yehu yani say Kotoko lose game no, then Kumapim Stars got relegated. Mini ka say there be obi na ebo ne ball. There be a Kumapim Stars duru no. Untimi nkase Kotoko ne de nkoduru esa zone ho ba ball na akro bia Asante Kotoko ball ne nra no omo nkasa omo sandada season way omo sandada it is likely say no betimi lose normally say normal loss eno munya ya omo nko but lose no munya ya no chema say bibi wo mu a they will pay for it one day. Now friends omo twa ho hia no you are converting your friends into enemies. Dr. Kwame Chie say a more elusive game Emma Dr. Kwame Chie team in relegation. Mimi
na Sodo All Blacks amuko ho hwe mo no omum nkem na ade na start free baby and free baby ba emra before the last round of matches no reports of me and say politicians be dem hujim. Politicians on the Mujim say Sodo All Blacks the only team in the central region. The only Premier League team in the central region. How do they save it? Emo ya senka Karela match no. But reports of Nyan say I want to do something. So the team they won the ball on the ball. Show my show mom show me say. And I'm saying. I won't be surprised say about so but the reaction of Asante Kotoko fans Omu team no. At the Oma catch regional circles council chairman say. So when him no be job be kai mumra be ma. Omni players in fact team no more born. Because you don't care about the fans. And who Sambo O'Neal will play also by $5,000. Sambo O'Neal. Oba Kroma da Bears will be straightened it was Amachi. Now Santiago players are that powerful to the level that they can do these things. Omo stadium ho. O de fans in Semibiacho. They were angry. Now first chase results are by.
Biashi 8-3.
Baby any goal stars S11 wonders 8-3.
Kabrania 6 goals.
The Baba Kusha 6.
Ajigo King.
Ajigo King. Dreams FC. I go share Basake 4-2. Has Shemidiama 4-2. Now I'm saying Ghana Premier League. Me just say if you about Ghana Premier League. Wiki BSC say goes Abasi. Because winning the money. Now move here. Remember catch up Korebi on what primary school say. Yan teach you among them no munti in the Ghana Premier League. You know what is the way? That's a Scotland. Any mother Scotland, they Celtic, any mother will. Korebi Bako Reno.
And ya koda keke Mrs. Mitiasi. Say pizza any komu bobo no TV so na Santiago to bobola. I will choose to watch pizza in Komu.
Oh, where's that there to one yard?
Never know media bedu baby and mabedru. Ayo mo ankasa actions and their inactions.
Can you expect that? The teams in Ketuano Krane this answer na. Teams as big as Kotoko and Hearts, normally media man, normally they won't do those things. Man can't choose a team be. Referees is see home. And coach. Obora referee for no dressing room. Some you are the ones spoiling Ghana football. Ghana football is dying because of you. What do you say everything Ghana say me? And I'm killing Ghana football. Go and ask your chairman. Say coach ni ankanche no. Chairman only referee for na say ko be as go lose home. Because me bet. And we do these things to our game. And I constantly tell the Ghana Football Association, someone use the security agencies. People will think that because we have more clubs, we have more yebi. And the Uber go investigate you.
They will not. Hey, Omo na Omo ye na.
Obia say and we say, mami, young YouTube and screens now are in you know. Mama, a giant fan too. So near that penalty. Penalty nearby. Penalty, bogey batch. In fact, on the ball, Usha branch of could be friend can train.
Sa player na ankasa na keeper ni save na.
Ojina.
The same player. He was spoken to by somebody Ewa Bontin. Clearance. But he decided not to. Now he to chromacy and I'm making a case for a local players here and friend to the blaster.
As someone make a number players when you had the mobile bet. Now you mistake the Muko General Blasters and you. How do you scan it? I now understand why the FA and person players in McCoy. Tomu Chen Okwa Bruce the eye Baby for because the Okwa.
From no budget new football. Chamo Mincha Nona. Oh say Nka last days there. Goes about all the leagues are goes but here the end you are sure so on the last day the drama beba league no still drama neba I call you like consistently. Why am I saying that? It say goes beba last day Albania goes Chema penalties beba the ebe missing surprisingly the ebe send surprisingly be home there will be alliances team we bomber way every last day it comes out. Now most of the time you know your goal king is decided on the last day. Chema sanke reala nkai would have been good for the game. But yembi say on say players na ji go kin na ba last day no. Omo kwa den esi one. There we see Taylor way. Abednego tete. Even in Bella Kra na wanji go ba he gave you a run for a chase or kwa your way. Yanten in kabiem. Chema 7 amankuna. Wajena twice. Ye wuni biem. Now, the only player obekasa oji go kina or makey yawano. Egypt here, he's still doing well at his national team Bobby. In the end of the day, the Omoyen, it goes back now be healthy players because right now, se chema wo na akuta team na pesa o top player the akos officers are go kin obefa na wo mfa no me kai de ntia ye ma bed na go tete na Ghana league ni etuma referee car chema ne ama top scorer na say best player no your friend say dental voucher what does that tell you na say if on come value referees than even the players
the players
and the fact that they play themselves anya one and protesters are there no that's almost serious
na so moment nim say you so
exactly the point it's league in the air body yen take you for ya club chamber bia nim say sebi excuse my word coaches na correct to them because the team ne beje championship o chairman be call relegation on base where your club chairman adwuma enye coach and they don't respect the coaches. 2 odi no to nchen na me nations for chairman me omo ye me wan say they trusted in Kotoko to save them me na nim say Kotoko will never save them because in history Kotoko nyesa. When you are a team, nations bar first, I think I was not here, but I advised them. Also, almost buy and almost start say, yeah, pay talk to a player. Let me catch them say, hey, Omunyai. Memma on your not doing so better. Without a player, you can still buy players and compete. So when him now talk to a player 1, 2, no I do be also to talk about challenge. Yeah, won't check. Chairman, then I make a year team beat the corners. Kuma Pim, even Kim Pfizer, even as good, Cromody or one could try best normal chairman. Did Kotoko do anything to save these teams? Na Rebecca say Bia Kotoko did their best by year. No. Kotoko in history no money will be impre. It's Omoko or my dream say Kotoko is going to win. None nations are staying. I was laughing at them. And yes, I agree with you. Me show me phone, so no me story. Tell me need data, and me told data, so what is happening? And I'm also penning for na team na say. I agree with you. Then a player. Ono yedi man also wanje no abe catch them na public mutumi bo player ni outside makase Kotoko one ebe ya chama sanko fo bi no nam team no ho se me yi chama solo through because he has been voted for official last time sanko fo bi no nam team be 10 years that they bia so mo ye PRO so mo ye den unhom omo adwuma nkasa ye den omo na kasa ma team no they fight for the team omo na security omo na player selection omo na be kire ko minimum adwuma omo ye den. Clearly speaking, I do ye nyina say All Blacks be show. Kotoko team we chairman me say All Blacks show mo nyemo, but the circumstances in which All Blacks beat them. Me say me happy so All Blacks are came. Chairman, one thing is that omo one of the teams are omo draw supporters called stadium power. So chairman, all her leagues na ye bona teams are averagely ye show mo game power All Blacks. Internet say do omo ye ni nyina no. Even if it's true, omo be creating impression said your MT they are going to beat All Blacks in yes sir. The impression was that saving the All Blacks here and crying or cry. They created impression that your mind to umbeshom, no more call honey say so umbeshom, usun to me say. And today be a normal man call for false hope. So clearly speaking, GF they are not consent. And it's so be frail say yenka di. Me see ye do man say incident the SC any reporting. Yeah. The by ye meka say Kotoko All Blacks and Ameboa. It was All Blacks who beat Kotoko. Into the SC nya Yebeka. It's chairman, clearly speaking, me nim dia minka bim. Because the authorities are games so consistently say Oma teams or more teams you are more diano. Oman a running association now. Certainly on bed their form. Okay, last season. Nations maybe ye can so there be okay. And no more PR Rebecca or more cons my why and you more contoka Rebecca so leg you know and yena all kind of who so them dead. Anya nations no do more stadium nyade ma FA4 na ye hosting games na infrastructure nations e put up enti wo Ghana ska for na menti o mase wow nyame esra wonya osika na o powerful no be ono bra o bra na wa bono chema o chemu 200 or more one they dictate for you etre say
no money dangerous so because football be adru no o hia sika for to invest
and we are pushing
investing in Ghana football no, are the very people we are chasing away because they don't belong to a certain cabal. Or Beka cabal no. Not one reason cabal no, not one reason or the other, or falling out. We'll have to find the ways and means of taking him out. Chairman, Ghana Premier League go kino. Sponsor that's why I'm here sponsor now and then come make him.
Now it's a penalty now. What penalty now? Arrange go tears and we know about now. And no so ni sisi. So ni sisi. Ti abobo na goalkeeper no SAV no sisi doesn't draw.
Ojina. Na dey me one. Ojina. Ghana nko acha me dey me one say even fixed match okra baby any Ghana nimbo. Just say we are so your body is so damn to an extent that even fixed match kwa ye di nyansa adwunu ye nim ye. Ye kwa ye anu won say na Ghana nya na ye te na team team be bobo akra ni players no more tamale I go say enti dey be benyas I say omo de say be real league be see nya asemeka omo masem
on say o kan ya
ana mo see emfa local players 10 o say wo de now fight be 12 30 no more local player only senka friendly e ko boy chairman kan ye pa enka boys na e be fi so more potential be to enka omo na so omo they decided already.
No. There's something I just saw. Game, 11 wonders player na obetia asem na okoi 24 JC. I also ni sisi no. Ombo bo ni show bo ni nsemo.
Just look at this.
Right. Video no da YouTube sisi yeah. Odi kan ko tie no di mi kan ko gina ho. Ana oso ni sisi. To born no toilet no. Ana obo ni say yes tia o no.
No, boy. Just say the ball penalty na boni ye pa mo hu bi da. Me say fix match
So we do this we do these things to our game and we are expecting our game to progress. Then the sad thing is that we find easy targets to blame. Oh, it's a draw for monka game no one some game we dey some nyangamba.
Unim say yawano. Anto Enra me say yawano Augustino Anto Enra game no on lead a goal game
yeah.
Your ball first half in the no. On one necessarily the goal kino. Second half, now one player be 6.
And they sign
Sa player no. So Ojini Hudia, mon friend the Blasters. If a player is able to score 19 goals in the Ghana Premier League, call him into the Blasters. If you believe so.
There's a mumujidi say. I didn't believe him. I have finished him. Obviously 19. You have a striker now go World Cup.
Call him into the national team.
One match play with me. You see goal scoring in the national team. I have problem in mind. Many some say we not some you Ghana can World Cup.
You say when you Ghana player be anwa or I stand to be correct or ball leg papa was those number of goals. It clearly is
19. Some you not 17.
17 I said more goals than any Ghanaian player.
Yeah.
But he was alive.
By Ghana Nibu as your wash goals share 7.
Yes. The same way, the other 19 was so good than any Ghanaian footballer on earth.
Yeah.
Was 19. Ghana play bien when to say Gidi. Send the goals not sharing. I was all come to the proof that. Say you're right. Was so it's Munfaninko.
Yeah, striker, Munfaninko.
And in Guasian to say. Oh yes, say league na. And I'm gonna say, Adebo ha and your mazu tin set a tiny ye.
Now we local blasters crowd one statue. I'm sorry, one Moby Cram koye issue.
He
did not even start.
Only and as I go Rastos or watching Trituti. Maybe Andy I through me and through that be okay.
Maybe in CC.
I just say. Mimi to me.
I said,
Timmy 17 years. Uncle try. Sanity. Yes, UK form I feel. I'm the club for nay. Ogo Spain on the club for nay, but 7 players and you don't know if you don't know. You name the club.
Yeah.
Tio. Ye the see you go stress hard in your buying this. I'm say I those of me you those of the Debbie as can say Carpenter for Association, a carpenter for the Dano. A fisherman association, fisherman the Dano. I didn't think football for there. Also been appointed to be more and you need to someone money. Yeah, the man are pro because you are the same people who are superintending over this. In fact, the situation that is supposed to say by you, who a prime actor, because it's the clubs, no.
Yeah.
now, Obiasa watching. The team division watching Ghana.
We are texting this as a player. No, she says goes to no. Was I man of the match?
No, as I live on this one, listen, 70 people are make Kaise, many chiefs are here, PFAG for major concern about players. Why are players allowing themselves to be used? It will be said, chiefs, I want to catch them on the BKB show, can straight, don't say, on who any player now, friend, catch and say, you catch him, or just a fake injury. Remember. Don't participate in that illegality.
Yeah, because the moment you participate, possibility say obey any higher.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Just see you know catch players. Remember.
Yeah. What pride you say?
I don't think the teams sometimes the chips are harding, and the chips are harding, and the players are harding because of that. And the Ghana Premier League teams are scoring 8-3-4. Why are they? Why are they? The bedu baby, no man careful. If this trend continues. One I just glasses could you crew. No man go for ska ka home. I'm a biania ka wan na we Ghana Premier League.
Also na kotoko game na Premier League matches near the same time.
Yes.
Emra be a hwe game no this session hall. Na kotoko supporters are minimum. Time bi a me ko Kumasi Sports Stadium omo ba akokra de time bi a no on the ba na eba. Chairman. Emra wa share Arsenal jersey. Omo ne mrantie ne bebrebe no wa show Arsenal jersey. Na me hu so about the session ho so mbe Arsenal G Premier League title. Me just ana kotoko obo match we okwakoye dey.
Hwe, chairman me say maybe Kotoko circles be so powerful say Kotoko bo games are circles all over the country. The bus is back Kumasi be Kotoko games.
Exactly.
Bo say bus ni ba na branding no circle this, circle that. Me say Kotoko edge Ghana Premier League for the first time. Say Razak na beji league mo for the first time.
Yes.
Kotoko game mo share at the J league was I think was against King Faisal. That day I was in the stadium. Numbers was so crazy. Baby ana yewo then any baby about do now no enye obi ana you enye me na maye and sometimes they come and blame sports presenters say you can't foreign sports too much abraham can look and nintina Ghana football ne ko form no mo yare.
It's true. Egypt salam video
mo ankasa ne mo say mo league no mo ankasa ne mo say no. And the most annoying part is that they know but they behave so munim. They know. Okay, you are not in Bella de no. You are not in Bella challenge no. Ne so genuine. And you know you are not going no or SL no. The entire one team can say you are no. You told man and say, "Time on a kotokoshia 1v1. What's your kotoko?"
Yeah.
You are not sure 2 goals to your kotoko. Abra na you are no. And Bella every goal king. I am not sure. Say you are no every goal king no. Kotoko be go no home. Say you are no and say 2 goals in Tiano. So you are not a G go king genuinely no. Etienne Bella no. You are not is doing so well. Omo ya to go king. Omo ya to mo nyina said that me Kwabania says goals in the final game of the Ghana Premier League. If we are na go king the man no. Me say me na me sponsor of go on say a best goalkeeper, best defender, one near the BIAMO award. She was sponsor of that so no na Emma a go king award the Biana. Such sponsor must withdraw. Because it is not natural, it is not normal, artificial, a bomb, airtime, and those people who are responsible no, are not ready to change. Almost the same, hey, me say, Maso, Asama, you can be 2 years ago, you can be 3 years ago. What is the guarantee that next 2 years ago, you are not going to say the same thing?
The same thing best in next season.
Okay, the Amunya Parks.
Dabi, where the Omubo stage ankasa.
Man for performing. I mean,
Kenya for us how.
Kenya, Uganda. In fact, Uganda for no crowd.
I see Uganda already. I'm say Arsenal a religion.
Any Rwanda. Now, Uganda for Arsenal. Arsenal as a club crowd recognize you.
Yeah, Ateta
interview. Message bomb. They say Ghana started boy. Only said no Akramo.
Yeah.
Arsenal for the Gada eko kidi no me emu.
Ene my CID boss.
Aye.
Ene amusumu ye bi.
Lydia no. Was support Arsenal. Uzo ko school London. Oh not. There was the fear to hybrid that time. Now, obi old school no. Was it be out na train mu 1 hour. Every Arsenal match, not 1 hour back.
I tell you. Amusumu aye bi. 2 champagne Saturday, 2 champagne Sunday.
Oh, and I said 2 champagne. Then it was the pure.
Saturday no nia ba hu de course bia enra nya
Champions League
enra manager frame say me me ya de money se me ni ma de kro me ko ya no setena se me ba no ofa osakofa champagne mo we sa de besi o te em so nko ba bi o me wa mje papa izu atuka so ba ya say enra
amahizo mu wi
omo ya pig enra de ja Saturday de ko ma nya we
amutiti woku
Saturday de no me ma nya we enra
na munya botre na mumbo champions na monje nka ho na mo
the question na you sign and really catch it so bobo na about 5 minutes now she go is it mean jubilate it's all train here but 90 minutes question na that jubilate ntie the age ani yeah say Champions League you kon lose kura you parade the next day only said the team was supposed to leave Enranajo. But because of a Nigerian, me and say Nigerian Bay, and then Emirates. And then the Paraguay, the next doors Tuesday. And it's not even yet the parade though. Now, London police still estimate over 1 million people on the streets of London on the 31st of May. 1 million.
Wow.
Man City, they don't hear 150,000, 200,000. Man City, they treble. What I say? We are talking about North London. After Rihanna, you know, Obama, you know. I don't know. But you can't wait, you know, so Mamelodi Sundowns are champions of Africa. Now, I'm going to play about face matches. You for who are you? Koroko supporters na. Koroko supporters na some players no. Almost suspect you omo. Now mun ya no Mamelodi Sundowns am na kotoko je cap na Mamelodi Sundowns am za adwenkura mom tu zo cap. What you say? Na Mika Sundowns am na okay. Asna DF. Mamelodi Sundowns. Unim said they were losing finalists last year. Yeah. And I almost lose to Pyramids. And at this time I'm winning. In the last 15 years, Elali have won 6 titles. Esperance winning twice. Why that? Winning 2. Mamelodi Sundowns winning 2. And you one time with TB Mazembe Setif in the Pyramids. Now we are winning our money now about league. We have Ghanaian clubs joking, sitting here and joking with scorelines. 8-3. West Africa, I say,
1 year. Double. West Africa team behind champions.
And also, Mummy Jais had every4 no at the end. Every4 now. Every4, of course, they can have a larger percentage of the people who sit on the ESCO. But to lead, we need someone who is a bit neutral. And a club, because Maxwell, the entire, even a legal system, no, say the Assembly Court, not judge no better than the ban the neighbor quarter. The money excusing the honor. And they say the emotions be at play. Yeah. It is also the ban on 20 years or being 8 and also being 2.
That's it.
On where they are about Diana Sadin Bioba. In the same way, so running team. Not say a team never already born as a punishment. Oh wow, baby, but a neutral person will use the laws to do it. Today, Sundowns and Arsenal and all those things. I'm on it, Christian. You don't catch it, or you don't catch it. Don't be able to it. You see, I'm on the other.
Well, and now, dear Catray, been about my dreams, Premier League in the Lucy. Adibia chairman over the years, he crow ma, and my Premier League in a year. Pep Guardiola, a Premier League in the moon. Things are Pep eba into the coaching arena in the moon. Waji 41 trophies, more than any other coach. From 2008, ABC Enra Pep Guardiola, SEO Free Man City all kono 41 trophies and a Pepaji. They were buying Ukraino in the same period. Carlo Ancelotti, chairman, Oji 22 trophies within the same period. Now Premier League in Ibasujinano. Only Alex Ferguson and Aji more Premier League titles than Pep. Ferguson edge 13. Pep a free Premier League no or the 6 and echo. But I'm only by arguing say there are differences between A examination. Menu meru nyina A. But A ni nyina P. For instance, yes, KUST for EFA medical student. Omo pay 8 A's. Nemu no, ombetimi afanipa be 100 pay. Then enipa mo apply no, 200 a obi anya 8 A's. Eba ni saa. Marks a udinya 8 A's no, o matter. Enti di onya 8 edinya A no. Enye the same as obi onya 95 edinya A. Alex Ferguson edi 27 years in the Premier League, you know. Oji 13 trophies, you know. Wanya more than 92 points that. The most points Ferguson ya or the G Premier League, you know. 1993, 1994. Alex Ferguson enya 92 points, not more than 92 points, but oje 13 league trophies. Chairman, unim say Premier League, you know, one season points are team bibe team enya available points in no 114.
Okay. Pep
Guardiola in 2 consecutive seasons, you know. Chairman 114 or multiply by 2 a 228. In 2 seasons, you know, Pep enya 198 out of 228 points. Back when 98, back when 100. So fair or free league, you know. And Pabwana Pep aura to one, no. Chairman, the obesha ding. Ajuma bi won ma obi jai na akofaa ya. Yem fa ne say we replace no. Some Messi jai ball ba yes we replacing Messi. There be untimi replacing Messi. Che say vacuum na waja to one no. E na say e fail keke. Basi enye obi a obe replacing Leo Messi die. Adabraka chairman enye adwuma ketwa. Pep kwa okono. Ade ba ko a chairman me hwe ne say Premier League no your rivalries between air clubs. But ade ba ko the excitement about Premier League no rivalries between coaches. Alex Ferguson 27 years. Arsene Wenger 22 years. The 2 managers coaching in the Premier League together for 17 years. So we coach here, now we coach here. No, they stayed in the Premier League for 17 years. Chama, only my argument say at that point, near can rivalry between two coaches are Ned Wenger and Alex Ferguson. Now, along the line, and Jose Mourinho be remu. Jose be remu no, you be near rivalry between Jose, Wenger, and then Ferguson. In fact, Jose and Wenger cried the end of the day. Ebaya animosity. Ebaya say as a tie to the point that Jose Mourinho described as in Wenger said were a specialist in failure. Mekai Arsene Wenger actually autobiography. Chama bekai me so says about book will be My Life in Red and White. Unim say in the entire autobiography no Arsene Wenger never mentioned Jose Mourinho. As an chauffeur beside Jose Mourinho said, beside Wenger said, Adentina one more Jose Din Ewosa, the autobiography anymore. Was he wanted to focus on the positives than the negatives. So the rivalry between Wenger, Jose Mourinho, Alex Ferguson is so intense. Ferguson left. Years later, Wenger left. Jose Mourinho eventually left the Premier League. But chairman, 2 coaches are almost best sustaining a rivalry, a Pep and a club. Amudiano, may rivalry on the pitch, but coaches are no more so much mutual respect for each other. Unim say Pep starting the coaching career. Coach was sent a club. Club as a Pep 12 times. Pep as a club 10. Club as a Pep 12 times.
More than Pep.
There is no coach I was a Pep more than a club. I'm arriving, I'm going to start from Germany and then into the Premier League. But near a club choir, 2 seasons later, Pep is also leaving. I am very sure that I'm arriving, pushing each other to their elastic limit. Say Pep 100 points. Now the following year, now say Pep 98 points. It was because of the competition provided to him by Jurgen Klopp. Chairman, Pep and a club losing just 1 game of the season. 1 game of the season, Pep, and a Liverpool losing here, but yet Liverpool won the league. Chama some of the entire season. Not the entire season in Nano. One lose 1 game pay. But yet one to league, That was the level of air rivalry existing between Air Club and a Pep. But Chairman, maybe so. And now Air Club di Kakoye. 2 seasons later, Air Pep Twaswa all koi. Chama on the bench, rivaling between who and who. Yaso Senyato. Ferguson, Wenger, Ferguson, Jose, Wenger. And as I say, Benya Air Pep and a club. Club is gone. Pep is gone.
And you
National bench
na Pep Ateta.
Pep Ateta cried the chairman and said, "I big rivals. I mean, can't deny intense pa." And yeah, so you Ateta didn't baby.
That was no on the breed, on the box.
On the box now. Prepare to.
On the preview,
last season said no. Last season only Liverpool.
All right.
Only Liverpool.
So
last
the constant factor in all the preno, Ateta.
But chairman, me share
in the last 4 seasons.
Me share managers, any clout, any the way are. This intensity, any rival, any another dimension. Ever kind of the Premier League, There were a certain point in Spain. La Liga need to certain point not because of Messi, any Ronaldo rival in nkoaa. Of course, Clasico is always Clasico. Real Madrid, Barcelona, there's a big air rivalry between the two teams. To forward that rivalry, and a Ronaldo, any Messi, so peak era no, and so by the same period, no more the same league. To say and so eba air La Liga no, chama aside the another rivalry bekan air Clasico no, enya Pep Jose Mourinho and so rivalry. So Clasico no enya 3 rivalries: Barcelona, Real Madrid, Messi, Ronaldo, Pep, and then Jose. But in here, chama my dream was say coach is never no. And I slot to crowd me so say season we no. Or say to be our on to asubium. Liverpool akofa Alonso. Ateta and they say there probably the biggest coach in the Premier League, Ateta. But chairman sir rivalry na coaches in the Premier League. And my Premier League ni yet and the another dimension. Eka Premier League sometimes you go Premier League na and your teams in nkwana ko you are looking at the rivalry between the two coaches. Certain coaches be on the respective bench of their clubs. But for so many years, I have not seen any two managers with Air Pep departure. Chama omoba be sustain sa rivalry between two coaches no. Chama betima kamino akere mi. Ateta ni wan be Ateta rival be hwan. Be Alonso ni future enye known. Slot no chairman anya setting say bia or to see obetima atena. So Pep leave Maresca. Chairman, you have Maresca ne make a club any Pep rivalry. Make a Wenger any Ferguson. Make a Jose Mourinho be real. Chairman, side rivalry. Look at the status of the coaches now. Chairman, only side rivalry right into the Premier League. And then we are now moving into the Premier League. Side rivalry now no coaches need the bano. Seminsura, Chairman, it is being taken away. Now, I'm sure it may take so long for us to have another rivalry between two coaches. Chairman, up to that optimum level. We are not Chairman, only by arguing, and now Abia only arguing. Yeah, the Mohamed Salah air tour. Near the Steve Gerrard air tour, who has been a better Liverpool player. Mohamed Salah is leaving. Maso Salah bar Liverpool for 8 consecutive seasons. Normal Liverpool 20 plus goals. 8. It was 8 consecutive seasons. 2017-2018. On my Liverpool 44 goals. 2018-2019. On my Liverpool 27. 1920 on my Liverpool Air 23. 2021 on my Liverpool Air 31. 2022-2023 on my Liverpool Air 30. 23-24 on my Liverpool Air 25. And the last season, Oman Liverpool 34 goals in all competition. 29 of the 34 goals came in the Premier League and provided 23 assists. 18 of the 23 assists came in the Premier League. Say Premier League a golden boot. Yaka golden booter. It is given to a player every season or share more goals in the league. Mohamed Salah edging Premier League golden boot and Premier Makunai. A Premier League recorder on it Thierry Henry and they say there is no player Premier League waji golden boot 4 or more. The waji do no Thierry Henry and your brantia your friend Mohamed Salah. Now the amount de Mohamed Salah eto ahead of Steve Gerrard is that Chairman Gerrard never won the league. Salah aji league ni mienu. Gerrard edge Champions League. Salah at the Champions League. But him say even the Champions League, Mohamed Salah Liverpool's all-time top scorer. See, Liverpool Champions League, Omaji Sexo. The most successful English teams in the Champions League, Liverpool Aji 6. But Liverpool Champions League top scorer still a branch of Mohamed Salah. Chairman. Sieka Liverpool all-time top scorer in the league. Menka Liverpool all-time top scorer in all competition. Yeka Premier League in nkoaa. Near per Liverpool player what she goals par in the Premier League. Chama Mohamed Salah 191. The obey no. Ruby Fala chama share 128. Look at the gap. 191 128. Premier League assist. Liverpool player were providing most assists in the Premier League. It's also shared by Mohamed Salah and Steve Gerrard. Chairman Omunyina provided 92 assists for Liverpool in the Premier League. Premier League by see a goal contribution. Mohamed Salah last season, Chairman, or share 29 goals, he provided 18 assists in the Premier League in nkoaa. The goal contribution 47. Chairman, he been seen that. There is no player in a single season. The goal contribution more than the Mohamed Salah Liverpool last season. Before that, Henry and then the goal contribution 44, and Haaland as goal contribution echo 44. Apart from say all the Premier League goal king and a golden boot 4 different occasions, Mohamed Salah SRG Premier League playmaker of the season twice. Maso, Premier League playmaker of the season, it's also given to a player every season, who providing a most assist. It is easy way Premier League playmaker of the season, Bruno Fernandes. But before say Bruno Fernandes edge, Mosala edge golden boot 9. Not playmaker of the season, Chama or say 9. So in the ranking of Liverpool legends. Chama him by arguing say Senya baby o free. And the Gerrard Bronia or England nia. Ebia England for no beso so more than Mohamed Salah. Chama so the Mohamed Salah tour. Now this Steve Gerrard the tour more. And if you ask me, Chairman, make I say a branch of Mohamed Salah, Abobra, Liverpool more than Steve Gerrard.
Okay.
It's another vacuum on also free Premier League no more. I am looking at how a Liverpool bet my replacing. Now, make I say Liverpool season, what her next season will be worse. Because replacing Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz scoring, or man to be replacing. To worsen their case, Mohamed Salah now why a constant figure. For 8 consecutive seasons, almost 20 or more goals consecutively. Chairman, he is also leaving. How do they replace Mohamed Salah? Luis Diaz the enemy. Chairman, Mohamed Salah numbers in that consistent manner.
No, any bedding.
In that consistent manner. Make departures in every Premier League no more. Chairman, or more creative vacuum, a very difficult to fill. Say Johnson's call. But I don't see about Brown call. But Chairman, in their profile, I think say Obetimian be so easily. But player in this current market, unya their profile, oba into the Premier League. Unim se befano. Chama, Mohamed Salah, you are not going to get the replacement so easily. Pep as a manager there, Chairman, if I am not being too extreme one, Unim Bayaju say, we're the most successful manager of all time.
Yeah, me know ya.
In terms of leagues in Guano, so the Pep baby are coaching in a Kahua. Alex Ferguson only 1 league title more than Pep. Pep I did 12 league titles. Ferguson get 13. Adia Ferguson they brought Pep so no just 1 league title. But other titles now become one. Pep is the most successful. Leaving the Premier League, is such a huge vacuum. Chama unya a coach or bar or make you fill that vacuum.
Premier League, so maybe with time they have to change a lot of things. Pep national kind I'll say there are times where I sure say people want to have maybe a time for families and but it's always game in the Premier League. So that Premier League is the only league only Christmas break. What I say? Yeah. Almost more competitions than all the other leagues. Your EFL Cup, your FA Cup, and no more league, Okay, baby, the league, FA Cup and the league.
France go more league and number is 18 now in
yeah, England most
games. England more games. And as about Champions League and now European football, I mean about 4 different competitions. It's here annual. For instance, we are championship no.
Yeah.
About 46 games. 46.
Yes,
what I say? 46 games.
Yeah.
And no Christmas break. When you careful, you don't even get time for your family. And you know, study a coach be when you want teta. Na you know about na pasu sa. I know we had a documentary be na. I think 2 years ago, Prime. Or they didn't say Oba. Or them granny who can not question the office.
Yeah. No.
And now yeah, na man be so be down. Unza Pep can you down or who abeg ah. Now he wants to get time for the family. It happened to Rijkaard.
Yeah.
It happened to Klopp. You do baby, then they have to take a leave from the job to spend time with their family. Because was escano go for this come on yes kageto na probably on say a year
it's close to birthday.
I think around 30, right?
Yeah.
Now we got 30 million. Hey masa afi 30
when ho adwuma
make sure say omo so scarum to chana so nti na otwe no omo make sure say na otwe na mo scan dey one mo so bobetu
and say so ye ho adwuma.
But if you also revise it because French league called Christmas break, Bundesliga, La Liga, Obia, top leagues in Obia called Christmas break.
20 million pounds a year.
20 million a year. So if he's making 20 million a year, why just 10 years? That's 200 million.
Close to 400,000 pounds a week.
What you say? Bonuses near him, winning the league, winning the Champions League, and who bonuses are my. So if I say half cry into taxes, that's 100 million now. When he has enough money, I'll bet you at Tennessee. I'll sound upon a question in my school. No abefie na ye pon aba ebuko abekokwa no ba no aye biane asio no they want to have that kind of family certainty. Coaches no mo check akra bia, that is why they want to go on break.
Okay,
say mami got 3 be 2 years also be say club say when I say he's not coming into mainstream coaching
match ni mu nso nyina
or yeah managerial
or so yes managerial in any that demanding no onya time for the family. It will be with time the Premier League should also think about having breaks maybe. Say Christmas break. Now in the Christmas, the Premier League more matches than even normal we go.
Yeah.
24th no and 25th no them.
Yeah.
That chakra 30, 28, 27. No them. New Year no say them. Oh, imagine say a manager like Pep, our coach a top side like City. Adebia he wants to win. Anajin ball. Then he can say utimi from I Robin so utimi from amachi 1 year no okay what I say omo nyina say a wrong team when you want to do well as a wrong team side life nya be football one you careful and now other responsibilities no any nya mai opa ma no o ma ne ka o ma no bibia wia avose time
and there's an it
what I say anti you need time for a family no so and I'm with you but Pep is phenomenal. I mean, if you know. I mean, Ateta or spending how many years of spending with Pep? When is Ateta or about 10 years or the Arsenal League?
Yes, 10
years. And about Arsenal, 7 years. Yeah. What I say? So you can just imagine. Say, Okay, yes, the seventh season.
Yeah.
Menganza, seventh season. We go back on a half. On the fan 2019 December no free.
Yeah.
And I'll buy any that 11th or the 8th. And I'll send the 8th and I'll the 5th. And a second and league winning. Remember in 6 years and I was why I say you man. It's your job of Okran fan say the coaching badges or the 1 year be finished the Akenya 3 years or Odi Pepechi.
Yeah.
I will see there. And look at him now. And you know Maresca. I mean, look, mention them.
Even Alonso. Yeah.
Alonso. When you Pep the one Zanya Pretty Kunya.
Yeah.
Australia was impacting knowledge on people. I know we can say Pep dominated Premier League now that to get competition he had to train someone to compete with him.
And the person has also been able to.
What I say for the president to win the league. Yes, sir. And the man, I mean, Pep, I know someone said to build a statue for him.
I think, sir, the statue, but I suggest, sir, Pep Guardiola, Leo Messi, the Bebe Feti or Mopad said the Maradona Stadium and came fan to him. But even they also have other reasons.
Yeah.
Because looking at Leo Messi, a day pa now obey. In Kade, Lena Messi Sports Stadium Barcelona will be best. And you'll be Kyrgyzstan, Taiwan, the moment you mention Barcelona Stadium, he goes with it. Said the Maradona. Pep the end that should be, but said just a stand there for me. I think say it was but what I said, Christian, what a very good way about Banya Butcher. I feel a leg in the crab bed. So myself before Dog Bar no Chapman was okay Arsenal that I saw J Lake to us 5. Okay, Liverpool coaches are or mobile Bejidini, Manchester United before Alex Ferguson. Enti Chema so will be quiet in football there. A time for B to also rise. Sanity. Again, looking at the players now, Almighty Thierry Henry, Efri, Arsenal, the other players who came into the league to also make their name. Now you talk of Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer Koi. Later, Harry Kane Ekoi. Haaland so ebai. Instead opportunity for other people to also run. For example, here Barcelona, Messi Cohen. No bia ani name am kwa no say team ne from nowhere Lamine so epejanity. Ohe Ribery ni Robin mo Ekoi na. Now ko Luis Diaz. I know Liverpool and I as a performance 50-50. Now, why Michael Olise or buying? Chema Monso Eltumiaba. Lewandowski a movie out, you know. Harry Kane so buy. He's even doing the same or even more records. So that's how football is going to be. But the Ebema na then say, Chema ye bolek na one team pen dominate. E umana ba kwe unity e ma legging interesting. The money is very competitive and very international German league, you know. Despite the fact that Bayern Munich is strong team, we still look down upon it. In the accounts and the story, so now me can't team be a Johor Malaysia. Chema so much league now to also tell 12 years. As more can say, hey, and I saw more a hot Bayern Munich. Munich are very strong. So when they come to Europe, they're able to bust things out. But because of quite a league in German league and excitement and said that in him, looking at England and all that. And the Chema say, what's currently Pep Aircon. Ubenga Alonso with Chelsea. When you Carrick ever United, Ateta ever Arsenal, Maresca beba City, na Anslot beba Liverpool. The man I then say, sa coaches we me ha. Chairman, bim bro bisu bebre. Of course, where they be bro bisu to make us all United say, but enye bebre sa. Why am I saying that? Slot say, why my who say he's an achiever for what he did with Liverpool. 2, Maresca is also an achiever for winning the World Club and also the Conference League with Chelsea. It means that say woman or yes serious with better investment or to me you look at Ateta, the least said the better for what he's been able to do because all kind of seasons are where you league there is one thing when yama next Ateta embo season corner chida 8-8 fifth second first. With all these seasons on more league M corner chida. And that is very, very good. Now, Chema, now about Maka Carrick, glimpses of the Abba. Alonso see achiever already. For what he was able to do, Leverkusen, no, he's an achiever. Or Michael Carrick, on now because a bit odd. Or no crown, no Chema, you heard the glimpses of what he's been able to do with Manchester United now. Marco. And now what is going to happen is that I feel a league more bedding. Chema, I feel a league into where coach now, OJ league in this time. Chama o pedigree and also with because the league no more edne. First, now can be 2 teams pre, 3 teams pre, and then Chelsea pre, United pre, Arsenal pre, City pre, Slot pre. One thing is also that all these teams currently have very good financial standards. Chama player be on pebia teams are capable of buying. And these coaches are but style no more boarding in ano. Player be also enticed to want to play for them. Yeah, Manchester United nanka people reject because they are not doing well. But their character eba who say players be cry nan community that they want to me like a ginger more bony you know. Every player wants to go. They go player be up a manager or corner sia chemo bedding or be pager.
Yeah.
Enti ebema na de papa but ye po yempo. Eye den ya mienu besa sorry. Abepre. Because club cry Oba league, nobody gave him the opportunity. Oba is on cry beginning nice or the Liverpool struggle kakra, but they gave him time. Pep in the first season, it was as if on so, but also said Nyoma he was able to do. And see the other side of me when they say, the league is going to be very, very stronger. But I feel like maybe my instinct me say Arteta would have to dominate for at least 2-3 seasons. And sana me Max or Makuma Tomiyem. Chema, in the sense that looking at teams are going in the SMRSK and say so by first city. Me money nye quick so be changing your match. Chema you be panel within half season. Because they are paper build they are two on Chema, you can't take a day, a season or two to rewrite it all off. Unless say ebia no inspiration if baby obi anwe. Enye easy. Ena o system na wo de coach na e pep die a is a pep die na aye adwuma wo so de akoba bia aye adwuma chema onye pep die na kakra na mom obechangi nyoma enye gradual eno na and slot be your Liverpool no chema obai no club system na o follow ye eno ye successful now if you no na adwen so so change bibia one time amfa. So he needs to go back to it not gradually chema na o change. Alonso will be able to do the Chelsea job. Because I'm back in Whisker. And for this him to accept the Chelsea job, they mean that there are conditions where the owners now. The owners now at he's also happy to want to do. Everyone Madrid, no, say politics, the player infighting and all these things, were another reason. But only very tough. The SO is a Chelsea players, no, even stop on that Madrid. That's how they are. Into only very tough, no making sure so deny ABC for more yes obey. Carrick on the other hand. Chema baby onya an inspiration to do what he's doing. He shouldn't change. Because dear na ekoya. Na usua become. Now people doubt him. Because if you say anytime they Eduma Manchester United manager on permanent basis, a different and also. Some of us we back him. Because one, team no wabobida. Onim team ni ins and outs and onim bibia. So I was also making sure that Sanyo Mana or to me my players and if you say they are outcast. Then or to me to me back say Kobe Menu and all these players. Even Batman says do baby chairman. No a laughing stock. But or to me Jinjana Mboemo Omunina has been able to play. And so making sure says so be recruitment any recruitment a be fitting into his plan. Because one man is called about this can be money man on to me. And see, it's going to be very interesting. It's crazy, like I'm saying. Premier League more often a bed. Often because you best start the Premier League, you about 10 to now Pep Guardiola to me about 18 matches, 20 matches, no lose you now or cause season where you only Arteta quite head to head no. Also the Premier League has been very interesting. And see a few more name bed, but yet they are another two best sorry. Yet they are another two best, but two next sorry no. Me person Arteta leading the way because looking at the teams no, Arteta knew Bia what's na ni team unache. Chairman, now what's our building team new to a level in terms of consistency or never.
Okay.
Chairman, so me third, second, first. Chairman, so what? You say third or the third crazy about a failure. That is it when you become a champion. So third the third failure. So in that, looking at the squad depth, ni team or the number of years of what's now almost players that was now na do munina buy me. I mean yes also there is a player was na Arteta and didn't buy.
Apart from
Saka gone overthrown. With all this squad only one and even Saka Crown is turned out to be the main man for the team. He's been able to use him very well. It's with that said no onumdi kanye Pep students no nyom number 1. And say me who we be. Time in now on the announces a Pep back or the chairman so I'm City. In their last 2 matches. Yeah. I always think waiting until after because some players, although they don't have anything to do than to play, but how well would they play? Senka Teta, yes, or the Arsenal drew her, no, what team or yes, stable. Onka Pep didn't Tibet and I'm Mukra Kase. Pep said, Dan ma Teta, Edge Lake Bamion because Anna also want to say, but
I said that.
That's not how it is.
Oh, in Shadow Munyan Combeji. Munyan Combeji, come there yet. Almost farewell, no yam.
We so you know Emirates when you cry. Yeah, but last match, yeah, did better, but the last one was
now for food, yes, I take
so the league is going to win, but I back at Teta to dominate.
Clifford Chamber for Junior, as an image, you say, Pep, or no, you're in a Jano. Bounce, now there are reports that they are trying to reconcile almost on the back. Now, Osadia to just say a chunk of the TV deals in the UK are based on the Christmas festivities.
Okay.
Because on Christmas, no. Yes, because of the British tradition. Now, anyway, they say probably I'll cook your course will be tonight because the pepper and man girls no, and no papa and it's a movie, bandio fifi. If you are going home over China or reconcile. But with the league, you know, say if Liverpool continue to play with lack of intensity and pressing under slot next season, their problems are not going away anytime soon. Next season is between Arteta and Alonso. Slot and Maresca don't inspire hope. Arteta is going to build a dynasty at Arsenal. In fact, he's done it. Why? And 7 brothers Arsenal, or the Arsenal anthem ground now my see.
Alonso
Chelsea.
Alonso didn't cheap in. Chelsea
the Jumo.
Blue for the Befa Chelsea no. Maso. On him say average position A8. When they took over for the first time in 2022-2023. Maso Chelsea enya 44 points. FNC 12. The following season, 2023-2024, Chelsea moved from 44 points to 63 points. They finished 6th. Last season, Chelsea began 69 points. FNC 4th. Then the following season, 8th season, we know. Chelsea had dropped from 69 points last season to 52 points this season. Chelsea finished 10th. 4 seasons under this new man owners. Chelsea are finishing outside the top 4 3 times per. Inside the top 4 only once. Now when they are finishing outside the top 4, look at where they finish: 6th, 10th, and 12th. Now Alonso is taking over from a team one. And finishing 10th, and to be able to compete with ASA's Chelsea current situation right there. To be able to compete with Arteta. Nebia Oka, some medical can Liverpool say, I'm not spending this cast with team. But look for any third ball before Chelsea. No. Do you know how much they spent our Chelsea team? No? They've spent money more than any other club within the same period. 1.45 billion pounds is how much they have spent. When you spend this amount of money, and no resource in it, Chelsea should be a constant figure in the top 4. Chelsea should be competing for the Premier League with this amount of money spent. Season way, Chelsea you should have many coaches. 3 coaches, and a Chelsea the season, you know. But boss 3 seasons coaches, 3 coaches in 1 season, no. You know, Chelsea the 10th. So many are Kotoko for now. It's Alonso Juma no by the fan. Chama answer no bet me near Arteta competing. He may need probably 2 seasons to rebuild this team.
Alonso the 8th.
I'm the 8th, almost 3 coaches.
Alonso may need about 2 seasons to rebuild this team. Na my way team no so no muntu omofo
Tottenham Hotspur is it Tottenham Hotspur so say 2 seasons in your match
17
yeah said that
it's the first back second one third one home
third one remember
last season 17th no mudi no munya 38 points oh meshe munya 38 points edi the 17th we 141 points edi the 17th the last 2 seasons you know you have only been better than team that got relegated.
Yeah, but this is so who say your players in our prime there or so
you keep players in our
prime. Me as an April League last year you played pre-prime nyana Boga Chelsea about your league.
Which one place in
are and you see enya dia ba nem say mom to player na January obi ba
nem go top players be 200
obi an small if you play is probable and I play ground
over the cra by DST no no many judge no so we just in academy but man memfa we patch we Emma born. Minim say on me nyadwe.
Last year,
we can see a hweni ye pa Barcelona man on be say me man ye friendly match. Barcelona man on be say me man.
Remember be Barcelona me man.
Chema dentin na also much.
The member physique. Anyhow quick we are.
Chema ni oba bia te say oba ya.
Even athletics. Member 100 meters time you saying. And I'm time you say. Member bibia no unse
ye wasoro ba say chamo ba cho. Ye ni oba obetumi ahwe be ma flat o. Ebi ye di omu gina ring himself fight or be hwe be ma the flat.
Say no ye oba be ma ne ho enu oba ne ho den. And eku. Eno be hwe no but say be ma ho den no oba nso ho den no na.
Say ma me ma appeal ne say ball na man bi boy nye Barca man ko even Leon man bi no. E was say FIFA yemra na man ball me ma ball ni bi. Because me man be more pass seriously. So what no her boy is similar for boy the say bet. Wa ko say first go. Be ko kro ma san pa. Pa jo mo ni ade de ma. Che mo putas ombe twa mo adi. O che ma boy effect. Ma boy effect. Na me person ka FIFA man nko aso coach man. Woni me nya adwene.
As I say, Sana Madiba.
Sana, say Barcelona coach him so a Bema.
It's only about next season. Also, man
coaching. Oh, Christian. So when you be a ball pa, Chamos already. Second half ball pa. Chema Barcelona much means Arsenal member.
David.
Enjoy Arsenal member. As I make I say David. Barcelona man is all more true chance or more passing for friendly match. But I'm Arsenal to me.
Arsenal man, no man Barcelona man
last season.
And yes, sure, but the Champions
League. Christian, born now man, bombe send member teams in the Brio Europe. Especially Ore Alaves money and that money me ngadwen on be so even Leon man no kra no mo nye bad saw chimon betumi aso mo and ma football chairman ko ball girls in the ball second because first half no then said am fa it na me to na me say I hear Leon but second half muche chairman ball ani
okay odi enfa do so an yamra Ghana Premier League no but no kra nka Ghana Premier League and nka Black Stars kaka we say Ghana Premier League in there say ye hu say dey sitie you go king no onim say and asama andi kan ma confirm na me pe krobi send brems si e mo ase afri me ni so se sia me ni so bi transa send dia say andi kumino unze our platform is okay good ejai de betu ni so me nyina yes andi kumino o say 6 goals no isn't no man of the match
no be o say 6 goals
the man of the match in that game went to Eden Kofia Samoa.
Okay.
Obiashe 6 in one game. 6. When you're man of the match.
Now, what had to crowd the ball, Kofi, the man of the match, Kofi.
And the other man of the match, the man who's 11 won this player. The Asian. Almost as a concert. Also, Ugo can we are normal on the wolf.
Now we train the Asian 8, the player. Energy man of the match. And a player no she 6 goals in one match. And man of the match.
Maybe I know no commercial 25.
Hey, Ghana Premier League.
Commercial 25.
Menka Black Stars. Why, Mr. Ma. Reports be about say unse Carlos Queiroz wan ko Mexico game. Reports say unse every phone ni trans no more ni schedule na M1 no. The train say na also Obagana ebe defend ne squad no de ama FA no be shia esco no ni management committee no na obe defend the squad no inti per schedule no na owie ya also anadwo na utu e Mexico kwano so de wa because if you fly to the US from US to Mexico no that's about 5 hours 30 minutes tell you go Europe go Europe yeah, I think it was about 5 hours. Yeah, ship the lad me calling that one. It's no more than say, sir, travel and no bobo ni ya. Also Bagana. No, but announcement of the 26-man squad. And don't you know many times on me as a debut. I'm going to cry anymore. On health guys, we could break too much in 10 years. Since enye the main team, you know. I place have no bass as some the assistants no I offend no because one of the assistants no man reports necessarily it's about 6 of those players will be making into your squad and couple wheels no. Already some players are camping Jordan are you Abdul Fattah, Gideon Mensah, Jerome Poku, Marvin Sananya, Ali Dusedu Numina, I say, Omo Ewo, England, Sia, Omni team, no, Bobo, Wales game, no, and Omo Wales, Honomo, I Bobo, and was a game in Babaso on the 3rd of June. Now, a honor minimum say be announcement, no, Omo Bayan say, yeah, they were 2 Jakeke, say be a press release, and answer the Omema coach na ye, baby normal record we play the Ghana for. I be a man for your questions with regards to 7 players. And no, the name said the one some is it here. It's on the first. Nadia and then no from Memuno. And they say the coach, my Emma did you a chance to be at the World Cup. That's why we are gathering. But already in said they did the push is coming from different quarters. But coach is not so easy to bend. Or say he wants a team that will play as a unit, a team that plays the way he wants them to play. Then somebody be brave. I say on the air finish line. Air finanka be about questions about certain players. Yeah, or say no. These are the players he wants to use for the World Cup. But yeah, I said the basic, but yen say your group no. England and name squad. Croatia de mo Panama na menye hu ye Panama na menye hu say omo ya de ni no name mo squad omo mo nya de mi no obi abezo the squad be babonti me some de titawan hu some de titawan hu
it goes through a lot.
Team say nya de no, it goes through a lot to come out with a final squad, because we say ye plus and minuses no do, but mo ya de no coach ni omo boy and almost coaches has been there for long, so they know the team already. Chairman, the issue of the day, you know, me DNA. With or without the day, I still don't have a problem, to be honest. Because yenya successes with the day some time ago. And in recent times, yenya a lot of failure with the day. You understand my argument? Until with or without him, I don't think say too much of a problem. And again, the day knew Bia, I now be here the World Cup to make a statement. The day peso or ye Bia waye. 2 goals at the World Cup. He's Ghana's second top scorer. We Jana one Kudus and a joint top scorer with 2. Away so 2 Sulali Montaris with 2 goals. Even about AFCON, they didn't have Ghana's top scorer in the AFCON, not even as Samoja. We're placed second or so at African Player of the Year award. But there is time for everything. Baby a Ghana we can't entrust the success of Ghana football in the hands of the day. The day will go and play a role that is going to help. It's a very supportive role. It is a coach in if he's over on Meti Dede and a Ghana be okay according to him. We need to give him the opportunity. Mike the same way. Not a coach in so per se chema or person did the corner bebon, we should have given him that opportunity. Me stand there no. Because Oshe World Cup qualifiers, yeah, they didn't play so much role. We did qualify. Chema you heard AFCON qualifiers now. He played some role though. We couldn't qualify. It's with the day Yenya success, even at the World Cup, the 20s, at the Nations Cup. With the day in recent times, so Yenya a lot of failure. And looking at the age of the day where he's played and where he's got into, no, I don't think that Ghana football age chairman age na the day so to an extent that without the day we can't play, or with the day we're going to make difference. But we feel like he should be honored as a captain. He has a role to play, because Obia players and why should they go? Or leadership role, or be motivated players and all that. But you also said that coach also has been briefed, because even Otuado Krano or outcasted the day for what the reasons are, fine, even if we know are and official. But the
reports we are buying is say the data or say the harmony in camp.
The point.
And the doctors of a geographic can we say also Obu Oba and yes Oba say clicks before.
Yes.
As I say a hard. But coach really is so only the purely a performance.
Performance. That's it. It's your coach the benefit.
Sending the performance.
Yeah.
The year
yeah.
And just say a purely performance. Say we play be a more on a club.
Yeah.
Position.
Yeah.
Position by position. Or you know.
So say the day
performance no from
Chairman, we need to give the coach the benefit of that, especially when we believe that he's a top level coach. Chairman, on there because of ABR or yet based on the right thing, we should give him the opportunity. Now they didn't so on Casontia, so better say. Mickey Charles, Mickey Charles, the day has done a lot for us. On say, we don't honor our your friend say you're great. Saturday now near Nandi Menene Kontokwabiwa. Chairman, only main adjoin so bisa be the Pele Anthony Abuaon. Your friend is Azuma Nelson, say chairman. See, more even diplomatic passport, chairman, is not in the right direction for what they were able to perform for Ghana J. Until we don't allow our style, other than that, they didn't.
Azuma Nelson, any individual, okay, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, decided to buy him a brand new Toyota Fortuner. Say in honor of the good memories or the Amagana for. Mr. Ibrahim Mahama can say the way. Azuma Amagana Ajidinya Azuma Nelson also is celebrating or no as an individual there Namia Tunisem on no say obe anano say and to give you mother Fortuna brand new
small cow
Azuma
say at least your name
a facility
no me papa
yes golf but at least Azuma Nelson the man is
of course the naming of the Azuma Nelson Sports Complex that alone is also good.
Coach, we didn't tell me feeling is that not long ago, Okachi said Ghanaian players are all showing me about 75. Okay, and check right. Say, dear Juman man, no, or first year Juma. Ghana players are all showing. Within our players, all best selected 26 out of our players, no. Ediako walk up, no me about 75. The entire team for walk up, no, and yet see the compensate to be. Is that every player be a best selected for the World Cup no? I was say Emresu say a friend say Omesia Kanya. That player is capable of playing and giving us what we want at the World Cup. Now in the event that you say you be an Ebobo Bintino, you throw be as compensation. What if situation causes our player now? Yeah, friend no as compensation. Situation demand that he should come and play. Chairman, this year na me share England for squad no. Omo ya mfre wo mo no.
Aye. So come Kopama.
Omo ya mfre wo mo no. Ebetime one national team, one full national team for another country and compete at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Nick Pope, chairman wanya call up to the English national team. Trent Alexander-Arnold number 2 wanya call up. Luke Shaw left back wanya call up. Levy Cole of Chelsea, and Harry Maguire 4 and 5. Call up. Morgan Gibbs White, Adrian Finfin, Yam Freno. Sir Adam Scott no see a kind of Bournemouth no. Very wonderful season. Chama Yam Freno. Adam Scott, Ghana, he walked straight into the Blaster line.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Oma England from now, Bia start to Blasters.
Adam Watson, sir, I
in your position.
Chama, he money one. Kopama, Phil Foden, Jared Bowen. All these players did not have a call up into the English national team. As our team way, and I Ghana Kwakushi Oma the World Cup. The call up should not be based on say the compensate to be. It should be based on merit.
Why are we doing this? As a sub-imperial, your national team. Events a call up and I say announcement, I bet you state secret. I don't get it. We are going to play a friendly on the 3rd of June. Now, also on the 1st, but already players are camping, so I can confidently say that all the players who are in camp are in the 26th. So why don't we announce the 26th? Go play the game. Ghana for Yebeka. Now you want to play that. Then anyway, I'll say they told us that the 26-man squad will be named on June 1st, a day before the Wales friendly. So how come some have started camping indirectly naming their squad? That is not the proper way to announce the squad compared to other countries. This is how our leaders behave in this country and later end up giving us different explanations. And he was thanks so much, my brother. I remember to say, already on Jin this Ghana, you 55 for this idea to be say, you see, name 55 and Sana. You're the 26 about.
So I'm patiently waiting for the list. For the timing, in my opinion, I don't think the coach will go for 55 players. I don't know what his plans is, but because of the timing and how close the tournament is, I'm very optimistic he will go for his 26 or maybe 30 players for us to be focused and to know this is the kind of players we are going with. However, if we go with the 56, has been rumor outside there, I won't have any problem. But for now, the list out there, I know most of the players will be in. For the timing, I don't think most of the players we had use them in the qualifiers. He will be able to change a lot.
And here, former Ghanaian international Emmanuel Ajimanbedu, Ninsama or the Trudano. Now the attorney say FIFA day or the MIS will be naming the final squad no. On the 30th of May. It is 30th of May. Also Saturday. Also do squad by FIFA. And no deadline. And no chance say there are teams. It's a provisional squad no. Provisional squad deadline 11th May, which presupposes that Ghana's squad provisional squad is with FIFA. Yes.
It comes with a fine.
It comes with a fine, yes.
But provisional, I mean that one is gone because I know time now has elapsed.
Now,
also,
Ghana Football Association is telling us, say, first now, honestly, because on the 2nd of June, it will be on FIFA's website.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the point, I say? And if the squad is there, the man has defended it. The very moment you approve it, these are players who are going to play for Ghana.
So
name them.
Now we the way other countries are now so the fun involved, the excitement, play between them on any bush and for nation. No, I say the excitement in Kwani, the way and Kwani publicity, echo to a minus or no. It's simply enough. Countries simply emulate. I say, Nanka ye call up now, Bonse be a Benjamin Asari. And then a bush and 40 coach in here collab, Yabom Mejamanasari Dean, or then a bush and for have fun, near a trust video, no, near posty, Chama, and yet a way of giving attention to the blasters.
A way of even creating, bringing up the bars, the euphoria, and the excitement, and the whipping up interest.
Omonka, 1st June.
Son, the last say you to do, almost on him, Scott, on him.
Not just like your coaches in there,
before Chairman. But this coach will be a top coach, meaning the
coach cannot announce the squad unless, of course.
Yeah.
Also, when the organizer say that's your best press conference, now you're the squad about one thing. So if the FA decides they may announce the second, but my point is that Argentina, your name is squad, and I am sure the squad you're FIFA by now.
Yeah. Because on the deadline here 30th.
Deadline here 30th.
There's a first in the day, already normal.
Your country, someone name the FIFA 26. In fact, FIFA allow say 23 to 26 man squad. Your teams will be named 23.
Okay.
You will be named 24.
It's maximum here 26.
26.
But 23.
Exactly.
Okay.
26 and I will team and maximum will team Yako. Tigana see and train on the first. Okay. Now on the first thing I make us say you mean yeah going to FIFA website on the make because after deadline the official announcement that is the first and the second. Don't say they say you go by FIFA the no kind say teams will be announcing first or second. Now first to second the day FIFA will do the official announcement.
Okay.
It's the first and second FIFA be official announcement. And you ever say official announcement there? I don't know, but situation are you and so I don't know. Okay, as I say, Ghana, your Premier League, say our champion. Your sad semi game after all the hard work and everything that Ibrahim Tango has done. Never be overshadow the league and your Ecosono. And then in your back, brand team in fast we see a kind with England. Some of the youth teams also need tissue no. And no one monitor social media. Now the Ecoso Ghana and the boy and sister Sapa there. When you say Obama Ghana now Mumaya and I'm so nyabutre. Now we have to change the status quo. You play an ultimenka. Now you are engaging in this kind of in this kind of attitude. And I say practice of betting. Understand, say there are no shortcuts in football. Football shortcuts. We are winning every now vocal team. Now it will call near side the maba. yɛde mo bɛkɔ ɛde mo abasa na mo de mo ntena hentwa bet ɛno nti na bo sa nkora nketewa no mbɔ academies na yayi no yɛde mo kɔ abroche na sɛ ko Fred no mo nkora yi ɔmo de mo kɔ no mo de mo kɔ abroche na ɔmo kɔ Ghana ya because nkora no yɛnya expose ɔmo to sanse mu no nkora no de ball no na ɔmo bɔ and ɔmo wɔ nsapɛm a yɛtraining ɔmo yɛ so they go play tournaments abroad ni yɛfa nkora 6-7 na ɔmo bɔ na ɔmo bɛyɛ big afei ni yɛsɛ ɔmo mo mbɛbɔ national team no na wo a ɔbɔ a league na ka oyire wo in 2006 we have players from our league who even started at the World Cup. Habib Mohammed, we had Sila Eliasu, we had Haminu Dramani who was that time playing for Pando out of Lions. Nasan Kurei, a boy from the same league because no mun kabet. Now mo sorry I must see you campaigning for local players to play the national team. Now why are the answers? Say every foreign since central for any ESL league no any EMA league no bad name na league no competitive na say Mr. Nsawanka okay. Also your league they're one of the best in Africa. If that is the case then the goal king should be called to the blaster.
Exactly the point.
Some say muju o makuma mu pass goals almost in Ghana and correct goals. I just say bibia boni bi anima obi ase 19 was more goals than any Ghanaian player playing football today.
Say goalkeeper no ye or ball league ya goalkeeper Asari who is very good or ball league ya top scorer and so on so cock.
The top scorer was some more goals than some say as a 17.
Yeah.
On Ghana's top scorer in Europe.
Yeah.
But Ghanaian top scorer only swag for more year awards we say saka baby any win also man swag play footballer of the year. No be our 19. Ya no matter because you jitum say
Semenyo dey any more credible.
Pasa. Anyway, Arsenal fans in Ghana are calling on BKB to organize a parade on Sunday. The Tiana say, Saturday, no, you share Champions League, you never share no baby. Na, Yami Admachna, the official announcement, Beba. Andy Garcia said, in Nation and Sa organizers Adiano. It ever call, say, you heard anyone, you know, former Santinos. It's here from 1759. 1759. Can you know when there's Santinos?
Yeah.
Only a plan about Champions League. No. It 2 years for me. I ain't never change Jesus. Now I got Tony Harry. You should be a when I bear announce a parade. No. Come on, you Orlando. No. Yes, we be Mr. P or another bulldog. I just say another 1759 when you bear no. When you answer to it, you ever call. You go GNE because you bread. Ya new situation baby and the same for no e yo say na mo man Champions League ya say ya ju ya new ya jelly into league no party dey be
so we Tottenham near member wana
oh bra some against mo come against no mo stadium against na boye it is a mo jaye high power
so
mo nyimo mo stadium mo against us ya ko free
yes relegation
and I was say and you and I told them 2 successive seasons. I'm finish 17.
I feel it.
Third one, no one lucky.
Said they see pure matu.
Third one, no. Third one,
we share now watching.
Okay, I heard it. Third one, no blessed.
What you do say blessed? And I tap on phone game no. Roberto said you sit to see park.
And then again.
So hey papa I really
yes say you see about draw here.
Mo share one new bi.
Entiani yes.
Mo share one new bi. So whom go no.
Bi say.
Bali.
Ever say you know mo ko ha city.
Me say mo share one new bi.
Na West Ham no visa mo go no mo say bebre no mo go.
No visa mo go.